Yo, what is up guys, it's me Jolts and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In this video we're going to talk about 5 of my zombies hot takes. Jesus, I did that intro fast. But of course it's no secret that I have very unpopular opinions when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies, and I want to make a series out of this. So if you guys enjoy this, let me know by leaving a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and leave a comment down below that you enjoyed this. But before we jump into it, I just want to say I have 2 words of the day that I want to share with you guys. Those 2 words being opinion and subjective. Now, I want you guys to read over these definitions, and if you're okay with what these definitions mean, you can proceed to watch the video. But if you don't agree with what these say and you get your panties in a bunch over this kind of dumb stuff, click off the video right now. I'm telling you, click off the video right now. And with that being said, if you're okay with watching this, let's jump straight in to number 5. Well, we're starting this one off strong. Of course, I'm not saying this is a bad map. I'm saying it's the worst in Black Ops 3, so it's pretty much the worst of the best. The reasons I think this map is the worst is because of multiple things, but mainly, of course, the Easter egg. It's just so bad. The storytelling for the Easter egg is fine, but the gameplay, oh my fuck. The gameplay is horrendous. You know, now that I think about it, it reminds me of another map that we have. Start off this Easter egg, you have to go on a fetch quest to grab 6 trophies, and half of them require running across the map multiple times to get them. Then you have to get a Valkyrie to shock the generator underneath Pack-a-Punch, which I hate Easter eggs that force you to go through rounds just to complete them. So this is not something that I enjoy. Let alone, after that, you then have to do some extra Morse code dumb stuff, turn vials around the map. That, by the way, you cannot do unless you have a guide up. I want to see someone do this without having a guide up or like a cheat sheet, because if you remember this offhand, this is about as bad as remembering the chemistry step offhand from Attack of the Radioactive thing. Then you have to enter a code word into Sophia, and if you get hit by a zombie or a Valkyrie, it resets. And don't even get me started on the 3 escort missions that you have to do to get this Easter egg complete. Not only that, but you have a chance to have a zombie that is lit on fire by a dragon, which whoever thought in bringing those types of zombies back in the game after what happened with Transit needs to be fired. Okay, maybe that's a little too harsh, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not a fan of this map at all, and that's why this is at number 5. Both perk systems are good, but they both have their pros and cons, but I personally like the new system more. I love how you can change what perks are where. For example, you could one game have Electric Cherry in the Warden's office, then the next game have Electric Cherry down at the docks. And I love the modifier slot idea. I think that is a phenomenal idea. I just think that more perks need to be buffed to keep up with stamina. However, I don't like how you can't change your perks mid-game. I think if they would add that, that would make this by far the best perk system out of the 2. But right now, people are in between on which one they like more. Like, say for example, I'm playing on Origins, and if I go down, I can say, you know what, I don't want Stamina Up no more, I want Speed Cola now. Or I don't want PhD no more, I want Deadshot now. Just something like that just adds more replayability. So I'm kind of sad that they didn't implement that somehow into the new perk system, but at the same time, with the whole Speed Cola, double tap, and Jug thing, you don't have to worry about it because you start off with Jug, then you can get Speed Cola by getting all your perks, and then you could get double tap by Pack-a-Punching. So it's all there, and this gives you more chances to use perks that you wouldn't if Jug and Speed Cola were in the game that you had to physically pick up as a physical perk. Like I said, both systems are really nice and have their pros and cons, but personally I prefer the new perk system more. Okay, now's a good time to say once again that just because I feel this way does not mean that you are forced to feel this way. As I said in number 5, I am not a fan of Easter eggs that makes you flip through rounds constantly. And what does this map do? What does it do? It makes you wait until round 17 at the earliest to start the first step of the Easter egg. Other than that, the Easter egg is pretty fun, but I also despise how overwhelming that the map is with special zombies. There are Blight Fathers, Brawlers, Gladiators, Tigers, and Catalysts, which make a total of 8 special zombies. And the problem is, you can have all 8 of those spawn in at one time. This map really is almost as bad as Exo Zombies when it comes to how overwhelming it is with special zombies. And the fact that no one talks about it just shows how overrated this map is, and the fact that people just blindly praise this map without looking at its downsides really just show how overrated this map is. Of course, in the past, I've made it very clear that I am not a fan of Classified. I feel like I have two big problems with this map. Number one, the color palette makes me want to fucking die. And number two, there is no Easter egg. Of course, I do not count Project Scatty because that only takes about 10 minutes to do. It can be done by round 3 if you really try. Of course, since I'm an Easter egg guy, I'd rather play a map with a more replayable Easter egg rather than one without one. But I'd rather play a map without a replayable Easter egg than a map with no Easter egg. Also, where the hell is the Pentagon Thief, or Yuri, whatever you want to call him? Where is he? And since there was no Easter egg on this map, why am I going to do high rounds whenever the fastest strat to get to high rounds is sitting in a corner with your shield out? The only thing I can really enjoy about this map is the fact that the Winter's Howl was fun to use on this map. I liked it in BO1, but it was god awful. I also like that Groom Lake is where Pack-a-Punch is. Although I'm not a fan of the Pack-a-Punch, I find it extremely tedious, even though I know it isn't. I just find myself not having fun doing it at all. It doesn't help that 5 has a lot more weapons that are a lot more fun to use, and 5 you can just hop on and have a great time with friends. I feel like if they would have took the good parts about 5 and innovated on the bad parts, if that's what Classified would be, I would love Classified. But unfortunately, it looks like they took the bad parts of 5 and improvised on the good parts to make it an even worse map. Go ahead, dislike the video. I know you want to. Go ahead, dislike it. This map has an Easter egg that I truly love. Besides a clock step, fuck that. The planet step is a top 5 Easter egg steps of all time in my book, and the boss fight has my favorite boss fight of all time. Keep in mind that the end of this map sets us up for both 9 and Ancient Evil. But what if you're not an Easter egg guy? What if you're a high round guy? Well, lucky for you, the high rounds on this map are very fun. Doing high rounds on this map is probably the closest you will ever get to that classic high round zombie feeling. What you do is you grab a Kraken, put a lightning attachment on it, and sit in the bottom of the grand staircase and just kill everything in sight. The Stokers are fairly simple to take out with the Kraken, and the Blightfathers are very easy to take out on this map if you use your specialist. This map is really beautiful as well. It is one of the best looking maps we have had in a long time. Is this map perfect? No, but it's still a really good map. And that is why Voyage of Despair is a great map in my opinion, and that is why it takes the #1 spot on hopefully the first but not the last episode of my top 5 hot takes. So guys, if you are new to the channel, do me a huge favor and click that like button, subscribe if you are new, leave a comment down below if you like this, and tell me what you agree or disagree with, and let me know why, other than just telling me to kill myself because I have an opinion. Also, I really want to thank you guys for all the support you guys have been showing me as of late on my channel. I haven't been uploading in a couple of months, and I just got back into YouTube, and I just want to thank you guys for showing the amazing support you guys have been doing. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by DLC 3. We probably won't hit that, but if we can hit it before the end of the Black Ops 4 life cycle, that would be amazing. So thank you guys so much for coming out. And with that being said, this is Jolts, signing out. Peace! Black and pies and my papa weasel like a jacket.